Never heard of that airline in my life. So to see one is really cool. Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media and welcome to another episode of Tower Simulator 3. Today we're not going to be doing one of the sort of random picks that I did last time, although I will be recording one of those later on in the same day. What we're going to be doing today is heading to, I mean you know it by now because of the title and the thumbnail, we're going to be going back to Heathrow today. Now, the day this video comes out, I'll be at Heathrow Airport. It seems that the crazy idea of a holiday for me is going to Heathrow for 3 days, but that wasn't me that came up with it actually. Charlotte came up with the idea and we're going to be down at Heathrow for a few days plane spotting. We've got a hotel that overviews the runway or has a look over the runway, and we're going to be enjoying the aircraft down at Heathrow, so I think it's fitting that I go there today. I've done a lot of videos here, I know, but what I am going to do though is switch it the other way. I'm going to use Nyerges left and Nyerges right for operations today, so we're going to have arrivals coming in on left to begin with, and we'll switch it to right I think part way through. It depends how long the stint ends up being. We're going to go for the Nyerges design database and airplane set, and we're going to go for very late on in the day here. We're going to go for 8:30 in the evening, and we're going to make it cloudy. We're going to have a bit of UK weather thrown in, so this should be a bit of a different stint than I've usually had at Heathrow, where I very often use 27 right and 27 left. 27 left being for the departures, obviously, and 27 right for arrivals. So let's see how this works out, shall we, and whether I can survive and not pull my hair out, and whether my PC does well as well, because it did alright at Atlanta, didn't it? I have also downloaded TS3 Assistant for this PC, so I will be running that. You'll see that pop up over here, which is why I'm now glowing. But at an airport like this, TS3 Assistant really is good for saving your bacon. So I'm going to carry on and use that here today. It's going to be over on my right-hand side. Not sure if there's any settings or anything I can do to make it lighter or darker. I can't remember if Claude set anything up like this. Ah, there you go. Okay, so let me tell you what, this is all happening off screen. Let me show you. So usually it turns up like this, but you can press this little button down here in the bottom right and press that into dark mode, and you get that. You still get all your strips in the same colours and everything, but they're a little bit more toned down, so that means that my face isn't going to be glowing so much on camera. Oh, and would you look at these conditions? Oh, would you look at these conditions? It is glorious here at Heathrow this evening. No cameras or anything set up because obviously I've not played this airport in a while. Look at that. 4 A380s in a row here. Concorde off in the distance. Going to get rid of the 3D UI for this today. I'm going to make this a bit more of a challenge. We've got some more A380s down here, a BA1 there and a BA1 there. Lovely frame rate as well here from Heathrow tonight. That's exactly what we want. Let's get some cameras set up, shall we? Let's go for F8 over here. Like this, I think. Yeah, we'll do similar to Atlanta. So F8. F9 isn't really going to help us much, actually, is it? It's not going to help us much there, is it? F9 here. Requesting push and start. And then all the way down here for... To be fair, F11 can be that one, so we'll do F11 there. We'll go back to F9 and set that to be F10. And then we'll go F8. Sorry, we'll put F9 here and see that. Okay, so we've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 7 on top of the tower, and in we go. Okay, let's get this orientated the right way. And let's get the icon and tag sizes and things down. Heathrow ground, speedbird 946 with information per power. Requesting get this prepared as well. So we've only got one runway for arrivals. Obviously, Virgin 458 Heavy is going to be the first one in today. We don't need to use that. I can tell you it's a Boeing 787-9. So we're using Nyerges right for departures, so let's get Speedbird facing south. Speedbird 570, pushback approved facing south. Speedbird 946, pushback approved facing west. I'm also going to get my little notepad out where I've got TS3 briefs written down. I'm going to just get a pen and I'm going to write down how I get this to work here. So I've got a page for each airport that I've been using on here, and there's loads of them. Atlanta, Manchester, Atlanta from last time. Okay, so Qatari 1-2 Heavy wants push back. Let's get EGLL written down on here. We're going to be using Nyerges right, so we're going to get everybody on at, we've got November Bravo 8, and luckily we can just head outside and have a look these days. That's the wrong direction, Chaz. Christ. Luckily, we can have a look these days because the runways and the taxiways have taxi signs on them. November Bravo 10 and November Bravo 8. Okay. So November Bravo 10, November Bravo 8, and November Bravo 11. Okay. So let me do this. So 09er right departures. I'm just writing, I'm sorry, I know this isn't the most entertaining thing. So I'm going to just write down that we've got November Bravo 11, November Bravo 10, and November Bravo 8.
Heathrow ground.
Cool.
Speedbird 418 with information.
Okay, there's a lot of aircraft wanting to get going. Qatari 12 Heavy. Qatari 12 Heavy. Qatari 12 Heavy. Qatari 12 Heavy. Okay. Speedbird 570, runway 09 right at November Bravo 10. Eurowings 7461, pushback approved facing west. Speedbird 418, pushback approved, expect runway 09 right. Now, remember my Manchester video, I had taxi 2, and then taxi to this by this. Speedbird 946, taxi to runway 09 right at Bravo. Speedbird 946, taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. That is exactly what I want to be getting, you see. I want to be getting the taxi 2 command. Qatari 12 Heavy. Okay. Qatari 12 Heavy.
Negative. Taxiway not found.
Qatari 12 Heavy. Qatari 12 Heavy. Okay, well, it looks like we're going to have a bit of an issue with them today. Pushback approved, expect runway 09 right. That's a shame, but it is what it is. Is what it is. Speedbird 570, runway 09 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. First departure of the evening, everybody.
Pushback approved, expect runway 09 right.
Speedbird out of here.
Qatari 12 Heavy.
Virgin 458 Heavy, runway 09 left, cleared to land. Finnair 1339er, continue approach number 2. So again, that's a command that I've edited in my commands CSV file. Normally it's just continue approach. I've added into the text line that you just need to say number and then hash number 1. As you'll see on here actually, let me just select an aircraft, so they'll select this one. If we go back to this screen, you'll see, look, continue, where is it? Where's continue approach? Oh, but you see where it says runway 1 there. So in the text line it says continue approach, and then it says number, and then hash number 1 like that. Oh. I don't know why I pressed pause then. Speedbird 418, taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo 10. Speedbird 946, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Eurowings 7461, taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. Nice. Shamrock 179er, pushback approved, facing west. Speedbird 482, pushback approved, facing east. There is our first departure of the day, everyone. Or of the evening, I should say. I'm sure there's been many departures before this, with it being Heathrow. Okay, they're ready to go. Qatari 12 Heavy. Qatari 12 Heavy. Taxi to runway 09 right via Sierra. Okay, Shamrock's wanting a push over there. That's a little Airbus A320. Eurowings over there. Lovely little terminal, actually. That Charlotte and I flew with Eurowings from those particular gates, actually, when we went to the Nürburgring recently for the Goodyear FIA European Truck Racing Championship. Another Speedbird on its way out. Nice. Virgin will be on its way in a moment now. There it is. Look at that. Coming in now just behind us. That's the interesting thing here. So it's all happening behind us. We're facing that way. So it's coming in behind. Okay. Yes, you are. Eurowings 469er standby. Okay. Virgin 458 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo, Foxtrot. Welcome.
Roger. Eurowings 469er.
Hello.
Negative. I'm in the air. Virgin 458
Okay.
heavy.
Alright, it'll take a bit of time, will it?
Slow tower. Turkish 1983 on final 09 left.
Finnair 1339, runway 09 left, cleared to land. Turkish 1983, continue approach number 2. There's the Virgin 787, touching down. Go get off there.
Finnair 1339er.
Virgin 458 heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo Foxtrot. I just didn't say anything. Shamrock 179er, taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. There's Eurowings, heading down there.
Unknown command. Turkish 1983. Taxi to ramp.
Turkish 1983.
Foxtrot.
Continue approach,
Virgin
number 2.
458 heavy. Taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo 8.
Okay,
Alpha.
so the taxi 2 is much
Shamrock
easier for me.
179er.
Speedbird 482, taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo 10. Speedbird 822, standby. Virgin now heading in.
Roger.
There we go.
Turkish 1983.
We did clear Finnair, yes we did.
Taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo
Qatari
10.
over there, look.
Speedbird
Big
482.
A350, lovely aircraft.
Roger. Speedbird
Massive thing.
822.
Is that a
Heathrow ground. Shamrock 179er
is that
ready
an
to taxi.
Omani 737? Oh no, it's the
Speedbird 482.
United Arab Emirates. United Arab Emirates.
United 122.
Cathay Cargo.
09 left.
Korean cargo, Singapore cargo. Brilliant. Look at this. What a lovely, lovely evening. Speedbird 418, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Eurowings 469er, pushback approved, facing west. Speedbird 822, pushback approved, facing east. Turkish 1983, runway 09 left, cleared to land. United 122 heavy, continue approach, number 2. MEA is on its way in. Wow.
Runway 09
MEA.
right, cleared for immediate takeoff.
So
On
that's,
reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Speedbird
Lebanon. I think it's a
418.
Lebanese airline. They've got the Lebanese tree on the back. MEA is a fantastic looking thing. There's Finnair on its way in. Often operating flights for British Airways. Eurowings 7461, runway 09 right, line up and wait. Finnair 1339er, taxi to ramp via Bravo. Okay. And there's Shamrock heading down there. Looks like they're doing a wheelie.
Turkish 1983.
It's Virgin right down here below us.
United 122
Making a
heavy.
good noise. And then Finnair
Runway
just behind them
09
going in.
right. Line up and wait.
Departure from
Boeing
Speedbird
7461.
418.
Taxi
Great
to
stuff.
ramp via
And then
Bravo.
Eurowings is lining up on the
Finnair
runway.
1339er.
Good news. So, the arrivals are coming thick and fast. We've got BCS. Is that that's cargo, is it
Heathrow
not?
ground.
Postman.
Speedbird 482
Yes.
with information department. Requesting
Cedar
closing
Jet
start.
is MEA. It'll come up now, actually.
Tower, Cedar Jet 203 on final 09 left.
Emirates 32 Super. Pushback approved, facing west. That's the A380 on the end.
Pushback approved facing west. Emirates 32 Super.
Eurowings 7461, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Shamrock 179er, runway 09 right, line up and wait. These are taking their
Runway
time taxiing
09
in.
right.
They're going very
Cleared for
slowly.
immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude
Very
1000,
slowly.
Contact departure.
Have we cleared Turkish?
Boeing 7461.
Yes, we have. They're just actually on the ground. They've literally
Runway
just
09
popped up.
right.
What is
Line
it?
up and wait.
It is an
Shamrock
Airbus A321,
179er.
I think. Yes, A321
Heathrow
Neo,
ground.
all the way
Speedbird
from
822 ready to
Istanbul.
taxi.
And we need to put the
Heathrow
airport
ground.
lights on.
Eurowings 469 are ready to taxi.
Got some lights on out there. They're not too bright, but they do the job. Okay, next landing. United 122 Heavy, runway 09 left, cleared to land. Cedar Jet 203, continue approach, number 2. I do plan on playing this airport with Matty R at some point. If you haven't checked out Matty's channel, please do go and do so. Speedbird 822, taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo 10. Eurowings 469, taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. Shamrock 179er, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Turkish 1983, taxi to ramp via Bravo, Kilo. Get over there, son.
Cedar Jet 203.
Great news. We've got a
Taxi
little
to
thin air down here.
right at November Bravo 10.
Okay.
Speedbird 822.
Speedbird 482 can line up now. Speedbird 482, runway 09 and right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Qatari 12 heavy, runway 09 and right, line up and wait. They're all the way down there in their big A350. Not many lights on the aircraft, is there? Can't really see them very well. It's quite interesting. The Emirates A380 is ready to go. We're going to give them a second before we get them cleared. We'll let Eurowings go past them. Speedbird 822 is good. Smashing. United 122 heavy coming in. What is that, 767? Yes, Boeing 767-300. Aircraft departing. Speedbird 482 getting out of here, and they're over A320. Good. We are literally, as I say, going to wait for the Eurowings to go through. Postman 8039er heavy, continue approach number 3. Let Eurowings get going past them first. Emirates 32 Super, taxi to runway 09er right via Bravo.
Taxi to runway 09 right via Bravo.
Emirates 32 Super, taxi to runway 09er right via Alpha. What, can we get them Bravo and then Yankee? Yeah, we'll get them Yankee. Emirates 32 Super, taxi to runway 09er right via Bravo, Yankee. Get them all the way down and then there, so they don't go onto Alpha and sit in a queue behind anything else. Okay. Cedar Jet 203, runway 09er left, cleared to land. United 122 heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo, Kilo. No. United 122 heavy, taxi to ramp via Alpha, Lima. The way they're going, basically. 767-300, big old chunky jet. Speedbird 9022, pushback approved facing south. Speedbird 786, pushback approved facing south. Qatari 12 heavy. Runway 09 and right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Great stuff. There's the big A380. Whopper. King of the skies. Big machine. Not very bright here at Heathrow tonight, is it? Tell you. There's the Qatari A350 rolling now. Landing lights on. Beautiful. Speedbird 822, runway 09 and right, line up and wait. Feels like the voice recognition has gotten more tuned in, which is always good.
Runway 09 right.
Out goes Qatari. Took F.
Reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Qatari
So Emirates will taxi very slowly all the way down Bravo now.
Line up and wait.
Turkish is all the way over there. Just down that way.
Speedbird 705 on final 0.
It's a really cool view, actually. We were in this terminal building here, Charlotte and I, and it's really cool in there because you see so much of that large terminal there. It's really good. There's Cedar Jet. The MEA. Oh, it's an A321neo. Beautiful aircraft. Let's have a look at it as well. I'll show you properly. What a beautiful jet. They sometimes send an A330 in, but it's absolutely clapped out. Shamrock 177. Pushback approved, facing west. Speedbird 822. Runway 09 and right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Postman 8039 a heavy, runway 09 and left, cleared to land. They're going to be taxiing a long way in, aren't they? Where are they going? They're going to be going down here somewhere. It's a cargo flight. Eurowings 469, runway 09 and right, line up and wait. Speedbird 786, taxi to runway 09 and right at November Bravo 10. Speedbird 9022, runway 09 and right, follow company. See if they do that.
Runway 09 right, clear for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000.
Are they going to do it? Because they're moving. They are. That was nice, wasn't it? Always good to have a follow company command work. Ooh. Bit shifty down there. Turkish 1983, hold position. Turkish 1983, hold position. Just wait a sec. Just for that Shamrock. Lufthansa 2487, standby. Cedar Jet 203. Taxi to ramp via Bravo. Postman's cleared.
Taxi to runway 09
what is Postman? Didn't check. Airbus A300 DHL. Speedbird 705, continue approach number 2. Postman 8461, continue approach number 3. That's a 757, everybody. Eurowings 469 and runway 09 and right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Turkish 1983, continue taxi. Air France 1181, pushback approved, facing north. There's the arriving Airbus A300 from Lufthansa. How cool is that? Wow.
Roger. Lufthansa 247.
Big wagon. Yeah, the sun is setting here at Heathrow. It's nice and cloudy. Shamrock 177, taxi to runway 09, right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. Speedbird 786, runway 09, right, line up and wait. Let's get Speedbird on before Emirates.
Roger.
Emirates is going to have to wait here.
705.
Postman 8039, a heavy, taxi to ramp via Delta. Look at that chunky
Roger.
old thing.
Postman 8461.
Speedbird 705, runway 09 left, clear to land. It's exciting me this, because I know I'm going to see a lot of this in a few days. Lufthansa 2487, pushback approved, facing west. Speedbird 786, runway 09 and right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 9022, runway 09 and right, line up and wait. So 2 Speedbird departures before we get Emirates out of there. We'll get them to line up. Emirates 32 Super, runway 09 and right, line up and wait. Postman 8461, continue approach, number 2. Feel like this is going well so far. Touch wood. Hope you're enjoying the show. I know that a lot of you enjoy these larger airports. I know I've done a few of them in a row now, and I've done a lot of videos here at Heathrow, but I wanted to make sure I did another one. It was fitting that I was going to be here on the day that this video goes live. Nothing over here, is there? I do have it slightly offset to the right, just so you've not got my head in the way wherever it is down here. I think it comes out to about here. If I've drawn around that correctly, I'm going to be well happy with myself. Lufthansa 2487 is already pushing back. And Airbus A321 Neo, I believe, yes it is. Speedbird 705 on its way in. Okay, Air France 1181, runway 09 and right via Sierra. What are you, Air France? Is it going to be BCS3? God, where are they? There. Airbus A220 300. Speedbird 705, taxi to ramp via Delta. Speedbird 9022, runway 09 and right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 257 heavy, pushback approved, facing south. Postman 8461, runway 09 and left, cleared to land. Speedbird 327, runway 09 and left, continue approach, number 2. Don't think I needed to give them the runway number, did I? There's Shamrock, another one going out. Emirates Super, as you can see, is just ready to go. I'm going to give them a little bit of time with the A320 going out. Lufthansa 2487, taxi to runway 09 and right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. Oh, look at it go. Look at the voice recognition go. I know that some people have issues with it. As I've said in the comments before, I think I'm just a bit blessed with not having much of an accent. I mean, I don't say my T's, I say at instead of at. So, you know, sometimes that makes it a little bit difficult. What is Speedbird 257 heavy? Is that a 777 or a 787? 788. Look at it. Chunky. Chunky. I like a 788. Very chunky. Cool. Okay. Yeah, you're long gone. Emirates 32 Super, runway 09 and right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Cool, let's have them go. Took F. We've got a 757 coming in though. Sorry Emirates, you have been trumped today by this. Nothing will ever come close. There it is. Oh, it's becoming an even rarer and rarer sight. The 757, everybody. There goes Emirates Super. Only just getting rolling. Wow. We've got a Shamrock that we need to line up though, unfortunately. Shamrock 177, runway 09 right, line up and wait. Speedbird 257 heavy, taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo 10. That is so good. So good. Speedbird 756, pushback approved, facing south.
Shamrock 177.
Postman 8039 heavy, cross runway 09 right. Postman 8461, taxi to ramp via Delta. Speedbird 327, runway 09 left, clear to land. Speedbird 463, continue approach, number 2. Great news. So Shamrock's just going to line up. They're not cleared for takeoff. Postman's going to cross now because they've done that chicane quite quickly.
Facing south. Speedbird 756.
They're not rolling, are they? Oh no. They line up and then roll for a little bit. That's all good. I thought I'd cleared them by accident then. There it is. The 75. Skinny little pencil jet. Lovely thing. Lovely thing. Ah, itchy nose. Maybe I'm allergic to 757. Speedbird 756 is pushing back. Got a queue of aircraft coming in. Dead cool. Lufthansa, then Speedbird coming in after that.
Heathrow Tower, Lufthansa 2482 on final 09 or left.
Air France 1181. Ignore me. I might have to tell them to hold short of Zulu sometimes. Shamrock 177, runway what? Yeah. Shamrock 177, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. What? 43 seconds? Interesting. What's that about? Is that because I haven't let it go? Is that because it's gone too soon after the Emirates A380?
Negative. Unknown command.
Interesting.
Shamrock 177.
Get going, Shamrock.
Runway 09 right.
Speedbird 257 heavy, runway 09 right, line up and wait.
1000. Contact departure. Shamrock 177.
Speedbird 257 heavy, runway 09 right, line up and wait. Okay. Speedbird 756, taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo 10. Nice.
Negative. I'm on the ground.
Speedbird 463, runway 09 left, cleared to land. Come on in. We'll get them taxiing.
Right.
We'll get them down via
Speedbird 257
Alpha
Taxi to runway 09
Link
right
57.
at November Bravo 10. Speedbird 756.
Speedbird 327, taxi to ramp via Alpha Lima 57. Speedbird 327, taxi to ramp via Alpha Link 57. Why did I not say Link when I just said to myself?
left. Cleared to
Link.
land.
What an idiot.
Speedbird
Korean wants
463.
pushback. Korean Air 908 heavy, pushback approved, facing west. So our hotel, by the way, is going to be over here
Taxi to
when we're at Heathrow. It's going to be really cool to be down there, because if they're doing 27 left departures, and then obviously 27 left arrivals later in the day, we're in for a treat. Speedbird 463 is cleared to land. Speedbird 257 heavy, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Okay.
Pushback approved facing west.
Lufthansa 2487, runway 09 right, line up and wait. There goes Speedbird. Are they going to do it? Yeah, all the way down Link 57. That's nice. Very handy indeed. And there is the 757 taxiing down here. It's that's making all the noise. Its taxi lights on.
Lufthansa 2487.
Korean Heavy is behind there. That is 777. What? God, it's almost like I'm doing something where people want to talk to me a lot. 787 heading out of here. Nice. Can't really see a huge amount, can we? It's quite dark at the moment. Here's Speedbird 463 coming in. Nice.
Heathrow ground.
What?
Shamrock 177 with information Papa requesting push and
239
start.
heavy wants push. That is a 777-200 of Speedbird. Let's just get this camera on it. This piggy. Look at it. 787-10 there as well, actually. Wanting to push as well in just a moment. They've got their beacon on. Speedbird 239 heavy, pushback approved, facing south. Lufthansa 2487, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 756, runway 09 right, line up and wait. Lufthansa 2482, runway 09 left, cleared to land. Is that Air Canada coming in? 868. It is a Boeing 737 MAX 8. I don't know why I went for that. Korean Air 908 Heavy. Taxi to runway 09 right via Sierra. Hold short of Zulu. Postman 8461, cross runway 09 right. They don't need to hold short of Zulu to Korean because Postman's going to be clear of that long before they go anywhere near that. Speedbird 463, taxi to ramp via Bravo. Look at this thing. There's the NEA A321neo.
Speedbird 756.
Lovely looking aircraft. Pretty sure it's Lebanon. Because that cedar tree is from the Lebanese flag. They've got a red and white flag with it. Middle East Airlines it is. Gorgeous looking thing. So cool. But like I say, they have A330s that come in with a very different livery. China Airlines. Dynasty. Dynasty 82 Heavy, pushback approved, facing south. Dynasty 82 Heavy, pushback approved, facing south. Speedbird 756, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air France 1181, runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 90277, runway 09 left, cleared to land. Fantastic stuff. Let's have a look at Dynasty.
Facing south. Dynasty A2 Heavy.
There it is.
Runway
No, it's not.
09 right.
It's that one.
On reaching altitude 1000. Contact
Wait.
departure. Speedbird 756.
Oh, it's this one. Oh, it's the A350 as well. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I wonder if my MEO settings are not right. We got default? Something ain't much difference, does it? Mine's just default, but brightened up a little bit. But obviously not much because you can't see a lot more.
Heathrow Tower, Air Canada 868 on final 09 left.
Speedbird 239 Heavy, taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo 10. Okay.
Taxi
Lufthansa
to
2482.
right at November
Taxi to
Bravo
ramp
10.
via
Speedbird 239
Bravo
Heavy.
Kilo. I'm interested to see where that sends
Taxi
them.
to ramp via Bravo Kilo. Lufthansa 2482.
We'll find that out in a minute. 9277 is cleared to land. Where are they going to go?
Speedbird 239 Heavy.
Oh no, they're all good. Speedbird 181 Heavy, pushback approved, facing south. So that's the 787-10 that was parked next to them. That's ready to go.
Speedbird 181 Heavy.
And there is Air France 1181 and their Airbus A220 on its way out. Very dark at the moment, but quite like it. I think in the past I've made it a little bit too bright. Dynasty 82 Heavy, taxi to runway 09 right at Bravo 8 via Alpha. Dynasty 82 Heavy, taxi to runway 09 right at Bravo 8. Oh, November Bravo 8.
Negative.
Dynasty 82 Heavy,
Dynasty 82
taxi
Heavy.
to runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. Why did I say Bravo 8? What an idiot. I've been saying it all day.
Command.
Yeah, shut up.
Dynasty A2 Heavy.
Speedbird 738, stand by. God, Korean is taking its time.
Taxi
Big
runway
777 down there.
right at
Going
November
slowly,
Bravo
obviously, because they're
8
going past all the
via
cargo
Alpha.
gates, so
Dynasty A2
they can't
Heavy.
go steaming past all that. There's Speedbird 239
Speedbird
Heavy just creeping
738.
out behind Terminal 5. All of this is Terminal 5. It's massive.
Heathrow ground.
Speedbird 9277 on its way in. Air Canada 868, runway 09 left, cleared to land. Speedbird 621, continue approach, number 2. Okay, 181 Heavy is almost pushed back.
Runway
There you go, you can see
09
it's the
left.
long
Clear to land.
787-10,
Air
it
Canada
is.
868.
Dynasty 82 Heavy,
Roger.
moving down
Speedbird
there.
621.
Their A350. Lovely. Speedbird 9277, taxi to ramp via Alpha, link 57. Get in. That's
Taxi
exactly
to
what I
ramp
want. Is that an
via
A319?
Alpha.
It is.
57.
Little baby.
Speedbird 90277.
Baby bus.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 181.
Oh, it's
Ready
cute.
for taxi.
Only small. Little baby bus. Cool.
Heathrow ground.
What?
Speedbird 257 Heavy with information Agent Popular.
Sorry.
Requesting push and start.
Speedbird 239er heavy, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 181 heavy, taxi to runway 09er right at November Bravo 10. Speedbird 738, pushback approved, facing south. Quite quiet actually for once, isn't it?
Runway 09 right.
Aircraft
Clear for
constantly
immediate takeoff.
took
On
F,
reaching altitude
constantly
1000.
on arrival here at
Contact
Heathrow.
departure. Speedbird
I was just
239er
checking they weren't going to go that way. 239er heavy is now on the runway.
Speedbird 181 heavy.
I don't know if I need a setting on my MEO
Pushback
settings for
facing south.
brighter lights or
Speedbird
something.
738.
I quite like the darkness. It makes it a bit more difficult to see everything. You can only see lights, which makes it cool. Like I say, this is just default. I've just taken away the bloom, basically. That's all I've done. Korean is now flying down here, but they may hold short of Zulu, which is that taxiway there. Let's see.
Heathrow ground.
As there's Air Canada.
737
Max 8. I'll come to a stop now. No?
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 239er heavy with information bar. Requesting push and start.
They haven't held short of Zulu at all. Is that Zulu? Yeah, that's Zulu.
Heathrow ground. Dynasty A2
I wonder whether it becomes Zulu there, so they can't
push and start.
stop because they still see that as Sierra. Unsure. Speedbird 621, runway 09er left, cleared to land. Speedbird 1350, pushback approved, facing south. Speedbird 181 heavy, runway 09er right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 958, pushback approved, expect runway 09er right. Where on earth are you? Oh, right,
Runway
okay.
09er
That weird little gate round the corner there.
Speedbird 621.
Strange part of the airport.
Pushback approved. Facing
738
south.
wants to get going.
Speedbird
They're just going to have to wait. There's another one pushing back in front of them now.
Runway 09 right.
Aircraft coming
Clear for
in.
takeoff.
Air Canada
On
needs to
reaching
taxi.
altitude 1000.
Air Canada
Contact
868,
departure.
taxi to ramp
Speedbird
via
181
Alpha
heavy.
Lima. Let's get them down Alpha. Get them buggered off.
Expect runway 09 right. Speedbird 958.
There's Dynasty 82 heavy, Air China.
Taxi to ramp.
Making its way down, not that you can see anything.
Air Canada 868.
I hope you're all enjoying the darkness
Heathrow
there and the
ground.
fact that it makes the
Speedbird
stint a little bit more
738 ready to
challenging.
taxi.
We've had proper sunset conditions.
Heathrow
It
Tower.
was a lot brighter
Speedbird
earlier.
715 on final 09er left.
Speedbird 943, continue approach number 2. We've got shuttle coming in as well.
Speedbird
13 kilo, Airbus A320. 181 heavy is going to line up and get
Heathrow
going.
ground. Speedbird 181 heavy with information.
That is the 787-10 that we were talking about earlier on. Air Portugal. Air Portugal 1369, air pushback approved facing south. Are you ready yet?
Pushback approved facing south.
You ready yet?
Portugal 1369er.
There's another one with its beacon light on there as well that'll want to push in a moment, so it's getting busy down there at Terminal 5.
Heathrow ground.
Korean Air
Speedbird
908 heavy,
738
runway
with information
09 right, line up and wait.
Requesting push and start.
Runway
1350 should be ready in a moment. Speedbird 943, runway 09 left, cleared to land. They've gone a long way down. Oh, it's the TTNA. It's the blue one. Oh, gorgeous. It's nice to see that here.
1350 ready to taxi.
Speedbird 1350, taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo 10. Speedbird 738, runway 09 right, follow company.
Taxi to
You're
runway
going to do it? They're
09
moving.
right at November Bravo 10.
And
Speedbird
they're moving.
1350.
Cool. I like that. Big fan.
Runway
Let's have a look at
09
this.
Right, follow company.
Look at
Speedbird
this.
738.
You can't see much of it, but it is all blue. You'll see it when it goes near the terminals and stuff. Speedbird 621, taxi to ramp via Bravo, link 56. Speedbird 621, taxi to ramp via Bravo, link 56. So now it'll get closer to the terminal, you'll be able to see the livery.
Speedbird 621.
We need to clear what's for land. Oh no, 943 is cleared to land. Sorry, my nose is so itchy today, I don't know why. Only started after I started recording. Watch it light up here. It's a really cool livery this. Seen it a few times in real life. Down at Heathrow and at Manchester. Let's just turn right. Look at that. How cool is that? Nice and shiny in this light as well. Again, you know, this is the thing with this game is that you can do a bit of plane spotting and you can enjoy looking at the aircraft. Speedbird 9058, taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. Korean Air 908 Heavy, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 802, pushback approved facing south. Air Portugal 1369er, taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. That is so good. Speedbird 504, pushback approved, expect runway 09 right. It's all going well. Speedbird 715, runway 09 left, cleared to land.
Taxi
That was
to runway
another Speedbird
09
coming
right
in.
at November Bravo 8 via
Speedbird
Alpha.
943,
Speedbird
taxi to ramp
958.
via Bravo, Lima 56. Speedbird 943, taxi to ramp via Bravo, Link 56. Why do I just default to saying Lima?
Runway 09 right.
Dynasty
Cleared for immediate
82
takeoff
Heavy.
On reaching
Runway
altitude
09 right,
1000.
cleared for takeoff
Contact
upon
departure.
reaching altitude
Korean
1000,
Air
contact
908
departure.
Heavy.
Got a bit of a queue going on down there of aircraft now.
Pushback
It's
approved
properly
facing
dark
south.
now.
Speedbird 802.
Really, really dark.
Taxi to runway 09
Cannot see a thing, but that's because it's cloudy. There's not much sunlight coming
Air
through,
Portugal 1369er.
or any moonlight or anything. Lufthansa 2481, pushback approved facing south. Can we see the blue? Not
Pushback
quite.
approved, expect runway 09
There's
right. Speedbird 504.
What is that? Is that a I didn't notice this before. Is that a Rwandair? Yes, it is.
Speedbird 715.
Rwandair, Airbus A330. There's a Vistara 787 as well, which is nice.
Lima. Foxtrot.
Aero Mexico 787 down here. Virgin A350.
Taxi to ramp.
You get a lot of the
Bravo,
American flights over
56.
here in this terminal.
Speedbird 943.
Where I went from when I went to Boston with
Runway
FeelThere.
09 right. Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude
Okay.
1000. Contact
Speedbird
departure.
1350, runway
28
09 right, line up and wait. 2481 is pushing back way over there. They're on
Pushback
the other side of the
approved
building.
facing south. Lufthansa
Oh no, it's literally
248.
there in the middle of shot. Sorry.
Runway 09 right.
Another
Line
Speedbird
up
coming
and
in
wait.
down here.
Speedbird 1350.
Another Speedbird coming in over there. Where are these coming from?
Heavy on final 09 left.
EDDL, so what's that?
Heathrow
Dusseldorf.
ground. Speedbird 802
Zurich, this
ready
one's
to
coming
taxi.
from. LSZH.
Heathrow ground.
Excuse me.
Speedbird 504 ready to taxi.
EGNT, is that Newcastle? Shuttle's coming from?
Heathrow
We've got an
ground.
Eva Air
Speedbird 958.
767 Heavy
Information
777 coming all the
requesting
way
push start.
from Thailand, VTBS. Shuttle 13 Kilo, runway 09 left, clear to land. Speedbird 504, taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. Speedbird 802, taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo 10. Nice, this is going well, this. Speedbird 715, taxi to ramp via Bravo. Get in down there as soon
Runway
as you can,
09
please.
left. Cleared to
Shuttle
land.
is cleared, then it's
Shuttle
Eva,
13 kilo.
which is great to see. Love an
Taxi to
Eva.
runway 09
Great
right
looking livery
at
on the
November
777.
Bravo 8
Lufthansa
via
2481,
Alpha.
taxi to runway
Speedbird
09 right at
504.
November Bravo 8 via Alpha. Iberia 3179er, pushback approved facing east. So Iberia and British Airways
Taxi to
operate,
runway 09
they
right
code
at
share as they
November
call it,
Bravo 10.
so they operate each other's
Speedbird
flights.
802.
So we often get Finnair and Iberia down at
Taxi
Terminal
to ramp
5, which
via Bravo.
operate those flights.
Speedbird 715.
Speedbird 1350, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. What was that just flashed up then? You see something
Taxi
flash
to
up here?
runway 09 right at November Bravo 8
What was that?
via Alpha.
Speedbird
Lufthansa
958, runway
248.
09 right, line up and wait. Cool, this is, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I do love playing
Iberia
Heathrow.
3179.
It can be pretty stressful sometimes, but I love playing this at the
09
moment.
right. Cleared for immediate
I think the
takeoff on
Taxi
reaching
2
altitude
command is a lot more
1000.
straightforward, and it's a lot
Contact
more
departure.
realistic than
Speedbird
just saying the runway and then
1350.
via. So I'm going to make sure that I
Runway
use that
09
going
right,
forward. I
line
didn't
up and
realise
wait.
that's how that works.
Speedbird
I just thought you
958.
could only tell them to taxi to a holding point.
Heathrow ground. Lufthansa 2481 ready
Now
to
obviously the
taxi.
holding points aren't written down on this airport, but
Heathrow
people
Tower,
have updated
EGM608
airport
on
files and
final
instrument
09
files
left.
and things like that can show off the whole point, so you can tell them to taxi just to a point and then give them a command from
Heathrow
there.
ground. Air Portugal
Eva Air
1369
67 Heavy.
information Papa. Requesting push
Runway
and start.
09 left, cleared to land. Eva 67 Heavy, runway 09 left, cleared to land. There we go, it hadn't cleared them then because it said at runway. Speedbird 958, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Shuttle 13 Kilo, taxi to ramp via Alpha. Speedbird 738, runway 09 right. Cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Got to sound proper northern then. Iberia 3179er, taxi to runway 09 right. Get them down there. Speedbird 770, pushback approved, facing west. A little bit messy down there sometimes. It's a lot of gates all very close together. Got all this lot. Look at that. It can get very messy. So they're going to push back this way and face this way. And then go out there. These are going to go right down there towards the runway. God, I can't see a thing.
Shuttle 13 kilo.
Very dark. Shuttle 13 kilo is going to overtake Speedbird here, look. Because this is the difference between Bravo and Alpha.
Speedbird 738.
So Bravo is much slower than Alpha because it is immediately next to gates. Shuttle is going to go absolutely flying past them. Should have Eva upon us any moment now. Speedbird 504, runway 09 right, line up and wait. Let's get that traffic jam sorted, shall we? Iberia 3179, runway 09 right, line up and wait. Here comes Eva.
Runway 09 right.
Big jet. 777-300, B77W according to TS3 assistant.
United 934 heavy on final 09
Let's go outside and have a
left.
little ganders. These two are going to be a bit loud though, sorry. Not going to be able to see much of it, but you'll see the tail at least. Cool. Something ominous about that, isn't there? And now it runs at 60 FPS, it's nice and smooth, isn't it? Looks cool. Looks really cool. Okay. Speedbird 504, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. This is a new one for us, AAR, Asiana. Asiana 522 heavy. Pushback approved, facing south. Speedbird 770, taxi to runway 09 right. Air Portugal 1369, runway 09 right, line up and wait. We'll get Iberia waiting at the end there with a load of people lining up in front of them. Aegean 608, runway 09 left, cleared to land. We've got United coming in, 934 heavy. Where are you from? KEWR. Don't know that one.
Speedbird 770.
Do not know KEWR. I probably should.
Line up and wait. Air Portugal 1369.
United 934 heavy, continue approach, number 2. Great stuff. We're having a good run here. Eva wants to go down there, yep. Eva 67 heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo, Kilo. Have a good day.
Roger. United 934 heavy.
Cheers, Eva.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo.
And we'll get some of these lot out. We'll get Iberia out next. These two are sorting it out down there.
Speedbird 770 ready to taxi.
Oh, I don't like it when it does that. So when you just hold your mouth on the screen, mouse on the screen for just a second, when you like go to look at a plane. So if I hold it there, look, I look away and then look back, it drags the map off in a mad direction.
Requesting push and start.
Okay. Air Portugal 1369 and runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. And then we'll get Iberia out after them. Aegean is down. What is Aegean today? Is it an A320 Neo? I can't find them on here. A321 Neo. In their new colour scheme. I much prefer that to the old colour scheme. The old one was very outdated. Where are you going? There. Asiana 522 heavy, taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. Scandinavian 1508, pushback approved, facing south. There goes Air Portugal. Didn't even see much of Air Portugal, to be honest. What even was it? Airbus A320 Neo.
Asiana 522 heavy.
Getting up to speed. And out they go. United 934 heavy, runway 09 left, cleared to land. Okay.
Runway 09 left, cleared to
Iberia
land.
3179er, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 802 has been sat there a while, to be fair. They've been sat a long time. They've been sat for over 3 minutes now. Speedbird 802, runway 09 right, line up and wait. That's one thing I love about TS3 Assistant as well. Again, I'll show you. I'll just bring it onto the screen. So you can see these little yellow squares here. That tells you how long an aircraft has been waiting for its command. and you can see the transcripts of what you've said. Really cool. Big fan.
Requesting push and start.
Okay, so we'll give them clearance. So you know which aircraft has been waiting longest. So we know that Lufthansa 2481 has been waiting a little bit longer than 770. Speedbird 352, pushback approved, facing west. Aegean 608, taxi to ramp via Bravo, Kilo. United 934 Heavy is cleared. What is that today? That is a Boeing 777-200. Scandinavian 1527, runway 09 left, cleared to land. Is that a gap in the arrivals, Air France?
Taxi to ramp.
Air France is another Airbus A220.
Aegean 608.
Speedbird 802, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 770, runway 09 right, line up and wait. Speedbird 1348, pushback approved, facing west. There's United 777 in the old livery as well, that's cool. Big fan of that. Scandinavian 1508, runway... Scandinavian 1508, taxi to runway 09 right, at November Bravo 8, via Alpha. Some habits never die. Lufthansa 2481, push... No. I mean, yeah, fly, just do it. Lufthansa 2481, runway 09 right, line up and wait. Imagine that, Lufthansa 2481, fly. Just get on with it. So Asiana 522 Heavy is an A350, I believe. Lovely looking aircraft. I'm just trying to find them. It is Airbus A350-900. Asiana have a fantastic livery. It's an absolute classic. Always been pretty. United's in. Scandinavian 1527 is already cleared to land. United 934 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo. Oh, they're going down there.
Come on, property error.
I thought they were coming down here underneath us. Very interesting.
Taxi to runway 09
okay, Lufthansa 2481 is getting going.
I think. Scandinavian 1508.
Or are they just lining up?
Command property error.
Lufthansa 2481. Runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. City, is that? Yes. City 1032, pushback approved, facing north. That's KLM, that is. We've got a little gap in the arrival. CBJ, what on God's earth are you? Where are you? Capital Jet, Airbus A330-300. We'll see what that is before we finish up here. Speedbird 1348, taxi to runway 09 right. Is Scandinavian. Another Airbus A320.
City 1032.
Helvetic wants a push. Where are they?
Taxi to runway 09 right.
Where are they? Oh, they're over there. Okay. They're going past them, so we'll wait. Speedbird 352, taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo 8. Speedbird 770, runway 09 right. Cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Sorry, I didn't mean to move away from the screen there. Scandinavian is down. They have landed successfully. Good stuff. Air France 1380, runway 09 left, cleared to land. It's another new one for me, ALK. What are that? Sri Lankan. Wow. Took F. Cool. Speedbird 1348, runway 09 right, line up and wait. Scandinavian 1527, taxi to ramp via Bravo, Kilo. Helvetic 339er, pushback approved, facing south. Good stuff. City will be ready to go in just a moment. Asiana 522 Heavy, runway 09 right, line up and wait. Shuttle 6 Mike, pushback approved, facing west. That's a British Airways flight, so Shuttle should be going up to Manchester. No, Glasgow. EGPF, it's going to Glasgow. Helvetic is going to Zurich. Asiana, where are you today? Asiana is going to RKSI, I don't know where that is. Speedbird is going to EGJJ.
Shuttle 6 Mike.
We did clear Air France, yes we did.
Speedbird 352 ready to taxi.
City 1032. Taxi to runway 09 right via Sierra. Okay. Asiana 522 Heavy, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air France 1380 there.
Taxi to runway
Just coming in
09
that
away.
Airbus A220.
City 1032.
Capital Jet 431 Heavy. Runway 09 left, cleared to land. God, we're getting all the weird airlines in now. Look at that as well. Shenzhen Air, Airbus A330. A trio of A330s of weird airlines. Cool. There's Asiana 522, Airbus A350, nothing weird about that. An absolutely beautiful aircraft. Not that you can see it. I hope you're enjoying this stint as much as I am, everybody, because this is a challenge, but it's rolling nicely, I'd like to say. Air France 1380, taxi to ramp via Alpha Lima. Give them a bit more speed, they can go round and then down. All the way down there, though. There's Asiana about to rotate, I imagine. There you go, there's the rotation and the lift.
Tower, Sri Lankan 503 heavy on final 09 left.
Out they go. I love how even the APU light blinks on the back as well, because it does that on Airbuses.
Heathrow ground, shuttle 6 Mike ready to
Fantastic. Okay, shuttle 6 Mike, taxi to runway 09 right. Speedbird 1348, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Helvetic 339er, taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. I love that command. Emirates 4 Super, pushback approved facing west. Speedbird 352, runway 09 right, line up and wait. Where's this
taxi to
thing
runway
then?
09 right, shuttle 6 Mike.
Here they come in their A330. We'll have a look at that and see what it is, because I don't know what airline that is. CBJ Capital Jet. Interesting. For some reason in my head I had something that looks similar to cargo jet. Obviously I know it's not that. It does tell you the reg sometimes as well on certain schedules. When it's based on a very specific aircraft.
Runway 09 right.
Speedbird, bye-bye.
Speedbird 352.
Cool. Speedbird 352, runway 09 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Scandinavian 1508, runway 09 right, line up and wait. Shuttle 6 Mike, runway 09 right, line up and wait. You could just hear the start-up sounds there of Emirates Super, Airbus A380, our second one of the episode today. No British Airways A380s though. Going out just yet. We've got a Cathay A350 just behind my head here. Okay, here we go. What is this?
Runway 09 right, line up and wait.
Capital Jet. I don't know what airline that is. It's not Lion, is it? Wow, I don't know what airline that is. It says it in the middle. Is it Sichuan or something like that? Because isn't there a Sichuan airline? I know we've got Shenzhen coming in, but I don't know where they're coming from. ZGSZ? I know there's some of you in the comments will know that one, but I do not know Capital Jet. Or is it like Beijing Air or something? Because capital of China. Capital Jet 431 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo. We'll see what it is when it gets closer to the lights. Emirates 4 Super, taxi to runway 09 right via Bravo. Yankee. Scandinavian 1508, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Sri Lankan 503 Heavy, runway 09 left. Sri Lankan 503 Heavy. Sri Lankan 503 Heavy, runway 09 left, cleared to land. God. All the weird airlines. Right, let's see what you are. Capital Airlines. Never heard of it before. Sorry, it's dead loud. Never heard of that airline in my life. So to see one is really cool. I thought it was like Shenzhen or something. I mean, I know we've got Shenzhen in, but I thought it was... What's the other one? Sichuan. Okay.
Scandinavian 1508.
Lufthansa 9017, pushback approved facing west. That's such a cool spot for this episode, that is. Really cool. I think we'll have a few more cool spots with the next two coming in as well, with them being Sri Lankan and Shenzhen. Here's Sri Lankan just now. It's going to be a similar livery, is it not? It's going to be white with some fancy red and yellow thing on it. Oh no, it's not. I remember the Sri Lankan aircraft with the white and the green and the blue. They look fantastic. An airline I've completely forgotten about. Nice. Okay, I know of Sri Lankan. Yeah. Sometimes you forget the name but just know the colour scheme. Shuttle 6 Mike, runway 09 at right. Cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Virgin 25 Heavy, pushback approved, facing south. That's Virgin A330 there.
Right, cleared for immediate
Nice.
takeoff on reaching altitude.
Okay, Lufthansa 917 is
Contact
pushing back over there.
Shuttle 6 Mike.
Helvetic 339 runway 09 at right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Shenzhen 9067 Heavy, runway 09 at left, cleared to land. Speedbird 567, continue approach, number 2. Sri Lankan 503 Heavy. Sri Lankan 503 Heavy. Sri Lankan 503 Heavy. Taxi to ramp via Bravo. Lovely looking aircraft, the Sri Lankan. You've got to say Sri Lankan, not Sri Lankan like I do. City 1032, runway 09 at right, line up and wait. City 1032, runway 09 at right, line up and wait. Lufthansa 917, taxi to runway 09 at right at November Bravo 8 via Alpha. Air France 1380, stand by. I do want to get them to cross the runway. I've forgotten all about them, I'm not going to lie. Here's Shenzhen. Shenzhen Air, hello. American coming in after that, and then Speedbird again. It will be time to finish soon, unfortunately. Got Emirates Super heading down there. It's been nearly an hour here at Heathrow, and unfortunately I do have other things to record here today. Here's Shenzhen. Let me make sure, yeah, we are focused on them. Cool. It looks just like Hainan Airlines, basically. Another Chinese airline with red and yellow squiggles all over it. It's actually got more of a design down the side of it. We'll have a bit of a closer look at that when it taxis in just a moment.
Heathrow Tower, American 142 heavy on final.
Air France 1380, cross runway 09 at right. Virgin 25 Heavy, taxi to runway 09 at right at November Bravo 10 via Alpha. There's Sri Lankan coming in. And a great looking A330. Shenzhen Air 9067 Heavy. Taxi to ramp via Bravo. City 1032, runway 09 at right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 567, runway 09 at left, cleared to land. Emirates 4 Super, runway 09 at right, line up and wait. Speedbird 544, pushback approved, facing south. Got these two down here. Virgin A330 going out with a Lufthansa A320 just behind it. Shenzhen Air will be becoming a bit more apparent when they get near those lights. Give them a sec, because the A330 is so loud. No one else wanting a push or anything down there, are they? Let's go have a look. Oh, cool. So this is, I think this is the airline I thought it was. But again, it's another white and red Chinese airline. Well, they write the airline very far down, and a lot of others in Europe over here, you get the name there. I wonder whether it's just that, but, you know, they've decided to put the English one a bit further back. Nice. Very loud, sorry. Okay, Emirates. Speedbird 826, pushback approved, facing east. Emirates 4 Super, runway 09 at right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. I wonder whether the runway issue was the fact that I cleared them too soon after Emirates. I wonder. Virgin 25 Heavy, runway 09 at right, line up and wait.
Emirates 4 Super.
Shenzhen's headed down there. Speedbird's just going to be touching down any second now. American 142 Heavy, runway 09 at left, cleared to land. Here goes the A380 in the dark. Gradually getting rolling. Can't remember how many tons it is, but they have over 500 passengers on an A380. And if it was all economy, it'd be able to carry 800 passengers. Can't remember what the total takeoff weight is, but it's, I think it's over 100 tons because it has 100 and something tons of fuel on board for the bigger flights. It's an incredible piece of engineering. Okay.
Requesting push and start.
That we dealt with you a long time ago. Speedbird 544, taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo 10. Speedbird 567, taxi to ramp via Alpha. Okay, so we'll wait for a minute for Virgin to get going. So it says, where is it? On Tower CS3 Assistant.
Speedbird 567.
It says that it should say when they're on the runway, but I can't see where Virgin. Oh, right, yeah. Okay, so when they're finished lining up, now it's just changed on TS3 Assistant. I'll show you again. It's gone purple here to say they're on the runway. So I don't know how we're going to find out how long it is that we get them to wait there, but we'll get them to wait. Speedbird 826, taxi to runway 09 right at November Bravo 10. American 142 Heavy is already cleared to land. Shuttle 3 Yankee, continue approach number 3. I'm really enjoying this stint. I don't want it to end, really. Ooh, Oman Air. Nice. Oman Air 102 Heavy, pushback approved, facing west. We'll go and have a look at that while we wait for the Super to get out of here. This is a gorgeous livery. Look at that. It is one of the prettiest airlines in the modern day, Oman Air. Everything Omani I've ever known always looks great. I don't know what it is. They just have a real pride of presentation, and this teal and gold colour is just awesome. The Omani Air Force had a BAC 111 that used to come to the Royal International Air Tattoo all the time, and it was adorable, beautiful thing. But even in motorsport as well, we have a lot of Oman teams that have this teal and gold, and they look great. KCA, Korean Cargo 504 Heavy, pushback approved, facing west. We might get a lot of cargo flights when it gets later tonight. There's American. First American of the day, I'm pretty sure. Virgin 25 Heavy, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Lufthansa 917, runway 09 right, line up and wait. Okay. American's going to go down here. We've got a takeoff, not a took-off. Speedbird 717. Runway 09 left, cleared to land. Not an actual 717. Speedbird never had them as far as I know. Here comes American. American 142 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Bravo.
Taxi to
Korean Cargo over there is a, what are they, 777 freighter. We've not seen the 747s go out, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Oman is not ready for taxi just yet.
Heathrow ground. Oman Air 102 Heavy ready to taxi.
I'll eat my words. Oman Air 102 Heavy, taxi to runway 09 right via Sierra. Nice.
Taxi
Okay.
to runway 09 right.
Lufthansa
via
917,
Sierra.
runway 09
Oman
right,
Air 102
cleared for
Heavy.
immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. And, so 45 seconds. I don't understand what that is. Is that a bug? Because it's around the same time. Is that because there was a Heavy before it? And I've got them too close together? I don't know. But that is, I was going to say, that is going to be the end of this one here at Heathrow today. A very, very busy stint. Yeah, to be fair, they're barely even in the air, and I've cleared them to take off from down there. So, yeah, that's on me. But, wow, Heathrow, what a fantastic night we've had here, and even a voice break at the end to go with it. I've thoroughly enjoyed this stint. Like I said, this is on the default lighting with just everything sharpened up. Basically, if I turn this to the standard thing, you can see it's just a bit more bloomy. It is a bit more glowy, actually, than mine is. Maybe I ought to work on that and maybe brighten the lights up or something a bit. I don't know. Still, I hope you've thoroughly enjoyed this stint as much as I have here tonight at Heathrow. It's been great fun. It's been a lovely episode, and I'm sure Charlotte and I are having a fantastic time watching the aircraft from here. We'll be over there somewhere, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode.